Hi, I'm Debbie LaCroix. I'm a leader with Usborne Books and More, and I am excited to introduce you to some of the books that you're going to find in your kit. This video, we're going to go over the books that are in the smaller kit. So, to start off with one of my favorite, and That's Not My Book. We actually have a ton of different books in this line. There's 33 different ones, and the one that you get in the smaller kit is That's Not My Cow. And as you can see, the books are very simple. The kids absolutely love them. Durable pages, rounded corners. There's a lot of repetition in here. Kids love familiarity, and they all say, that's not my, that's not my. You've also got vocabulary building as well, because you're teaching different words. So you've got bumpy, and then they're able to feel and understand that this is what bumpy is. So there's also a little mouse on every single page in every single book, so you're going to find another familiar thing for kids to look for, and that is actually teaching pre-reading skills. When you have Usborne books, you're going to find all these different layers, which is just another thing that makes it so great. And here are all the It's Not My Books, so even though you only have one in your kit, you're able to sell 33 different books to go with it. And there's actually That's Not My Reindeer as well, which is one of our holiday ones. So, okay, so that's one of the books we're going to start off with. Another book that I absolutely love and I'm really excited about represents our nonfiction, and that's The Astronaut's Handbook. We have a ton of nonfiction. We have encyclopedias, we have our beginner readers, and there's a ton in this line. We have our flat books, we have our older kid line. So what you're going to find is when you have a book that it actually there's going to be the same information in different levels. So because we know that children in preschool love information on space, there's kids in high school that love information on space. So this is the Astronaut's Handbook. And when Usborne Books author writes one of our nonfiction books, what they do is actually they're sitting down with an expert, and there's two experts that they talk to. So all the information is accurate and double-checked, and it's written in kid terminology, and they're fun, and they're presented in just a great way to make kids want to learn more. So you're going to find that this is just a really good intro to space. It's got really fun pictures. The information is not overwhelming. And so we've got the Astronaut's Handbook. I'm going to show you next our flashlight books. And this one is Secrets of Winter. It's a little hard to show here as I'm sitting, so I'm going to sit back a little bit so you can see more of the picture. But this is another series that we have. And all of our books are fun. They have this great page. And then what you do is you take a flashlight. And so here you take your flashlight. I'm going to use my phone. And if you look, right now we are actually looking to see what is behind, what is hiding. You guys see the bumblebee there? So let's try the next page here. It says here, snow is falling. And look closely at the flakes. Can you see their shapes? And so now we're going to take this. Can you look at it? You see the snowflake behind the page? So these are really a lot of fun. Kids love them. It's a great way to do nonfiction information. Here's a couple of the other ones. Apple tree. Construction site, just showing like inside buildings. They are just a lot of fun. And as with Usborne Books, when something works, we find lots and lots of different ones. Not me particularly, but our staff will does shopping, and they find books that kids are going to love. And so if it goes well, they're going to come out with more. So those are all of our secrets books, which is really cool and exciting. Another book is our magic painting book. This uses water. When I grew up, these were huge. But this one is a little bit more detailed and intricate. So you can see how that would be really fun. And it's taken all of my energy not to do this. And one of these days I'm actually going to buy myself my own copy, and I am going to paint with water. Another book that I want to share with you that comes in the kit. We've got our What If Monster. This represents our picture books. And this actually, there's a little monster that you can get to go with them. And you see them over here. So we have two books that have stuffed animals. A couple actually they come with stuffed animals that are really fun. And this is one of those books that speak to your heart. And they are really good for, you can do campaigns like backpack campaigns for children that are removed from their homes or foster parents. where you do things with these books and stuffed animals so that the kids have something to call their own. We also have a lot of art books. This is the I Can Draw Animals, and as you can see, very simple how to draw. And for somebody like me who's not a very good artist, I love this. I can actually do this, and we will do it outside. We'll take chalk and go and decorate the driveway on a warm day, and they're really fun. It's also teaching pre-reading skills because it's teaching how shapes go together. Like letters go together to create words, shapes go together to create pictures. So it all goes hand in hand, which is really a lot of fun. But we do have a ton of art books, including, I want to show you this one. It's not in your kit, but this is Art Ideas. And this one is perfect for high school teachers, homeschool moms. There's just so many wonderful ideas in this book. And we actually have a whole line of just art books. Another one that I would like to show you, Deadly Animals, comes in your kit as well. And this is another one of those where when you have one book, you actually get to sell a bunch of different ones to go with it. So this has been a really popular one for me. This and Special Forces in that series. Very easy to read, chunks of information, bright, colorful, somewhat of the graphic novel. And then it's kind of cool because you can use that book to actually sell these books too, where these are the other nonfiction, which are the beginner readers. And these ones are actually a little bit easier readers as well, with, again, that chunks of information. In fact, most of our fiction books you're going to find are presented with the chunks. And the cool thing is, look at all these books that we have in that series. So there are a lot of opportunities for kids right there. So those are the books that come in the small kit. And if you would like to see, I will be also doing a video for the larger kit. Let me know if you have any questions. If you want to check these out online, you can go to www.goreadtoday.com. So I look forward to getting to know you, and I hope you have an awesome day. Thank you.